Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and this is something I'm calling a spooky special, and we are focusing on the 3 Mezco figures that I have in my collection. They are 1/12 scale, so they're pretty small, but I do not hesitate to say they are the same level of detail and quality that you would find on maybe something from Hot Toys or Sideshow Collectibles or any of those big dogs of the 1/6 world. They are absolutely phenomenal. I've never seen a bad figure from Mezco, and these are the ones that I have in the collection. Now, 2 of these figures were actually gifts from incredible people in the community. The chap who sent me Freddy Krueger wishes to remain anonymous, so I'll just say it was an amazing gesture from a good friend in the community, and never fail to be blown away by people that I've met since I started this channel. Just incredible generosity and selflessness. Just, I mean, amazing. I cherish this piece, so if you're watching, thank you so much. And then Pennywise over here, that was from my buddy Kevin Litchford, who you know from the live streams, and he's just been an amazing supporter of the channel, so thank you again to Kevin Litchford for this one. And Myers, I picked that up myself. I was quite late to pick him up. I kept getting messages from people saying you need to get the Myers figure, you got a lot of Myers stuff, you need this one. And I thought, do I really need it? But I'm glad I finally, decided to do it when I did, because I think he's gone up in price quite a bit now. They might be doing a Halloween 2 version, but this is the original OG John Carpenter's Halloween, the shape. And it's an amazing piece. I love the coveralls, really nice colour, really nice texture to them. And he comes with lots of hands and the tombstone and the pumpkin. But they all come with an absolute ton of accessories, so I'll get those out and we'll use all the different heads. And yeah, I forget, you actually get the bob sheet with this one. I forgot about that. I've got his pumpkin and his tombstone here, and in my pocket I have his bag of hands and his spare knife, the clean knife. But I just remembered that he also comes with the bob sheet and the glasses, doesn't he? So I'll have to go get that from the Myers room. Freddy comes with like 3 or 4 different heads, so does Pennywise. It's ridiculous, just so much value for money. But yeah, I mean, I've done individual reviews on each one of these, so check those videos out. If you haven't seen them, go and find the review for Myers, find the review for Freddy, and find the review for Pennywise, because they were a lot of fun to do, and it was an absolute blast and well worth having a look, folks, if you haven't seen them. Right, let me get the accessories out, we'll have some fun posing them up. Okay, found everybody's stuff. And I found a spare body, which is pretty ripped, and I could probably use that for something. Why have I got that in the drawer? There's so much stuff. So much stuff. Oh, boobies. No more boobies. Oh, Jesus. It's a drawer full of boobies. Alright, so Freddy's got 4 heads. Doesn't one of these have a removable face? Yeah, that's the one. You can peel his face off, and you got the kind of skull underneath with the crazy eyes. Such amazing head sculpts. Look at that. Look at that. Imagine if that was 1/6 scale. Same amount of detail. It would be absolutely just destroy the competition. Plus the one that's on here. Oh. All the amazing goodies you get with Pennywise, including the scary painting, which changes when you move it. Look at that. Ugh. Scary. But look at that one. Yes, sir. Detail on the teeth. There's little buck teeth showing. Evil grin. And then that one, which I just love. But yeah, so much good stuff. Alright, so I've taken the hat off Freddy. Just posed him nice with that aggressive looking snarl on his face. Just stepping forward. And then we got Pennywise holding on to that portrait there of the creepy lady. What's that she got there in her hands? Is that a flute or something? Some kind of wind instrument. Yeah. Love that head sculpt. And Myers in the now famous choke-a-bitch pose. And he looks a lot like the Myers from the flashback scene in Halloween Kills, down to the coveralls, the way the mask looks.
Obviously this pose where he's got the cop, you know, nothing ever happens in Haddonfield, and then bang, he's there. He's choking him out. That's the flashback Myers, but actually it's the original Myers, like I said at the beginning, but could very easily pass for a flashback Myers from Halloween Kills. Alright, well, I've put some of their accessories on their bases, and the bases are absolutely gorgeous. The best one is the Nightmare on Elm Street one because it's got a nice kind of rough texture to it, so it'll never get that scratch kind of look on it like the It one does and the Halloween one does. It's inevitable unless you leave the plastic covering on there, which will, you know, won't look very nice. But because of that kind of smooth, shiny surface, it's just, you're going to get scratches even if you don't put anything on there. It just happens. The It one is taking the most scratches. You can't really see it unless you really look for it though. But yeah, this one has a more kind of rough surface, so you're not going to get any of that. Now I did say I was going to go get his bob sheet, but I've already showed that in the review for Myers. Just watch the review for this guy if you want to see him all bobbed up to the max. You know, I don't want this to be like a big 20-minute, half an hour long video. It's just a little spooky session with some Mezco figures that I have. So a few more poses, and then I'll come up with another spooky session video, maybe with some quarter scale figures or some 1/6 scale figures, and let me know what you want to see. There's plenty here, so you know what's here if you know the channel, so you can always request something spooky. 'Tis the season, after all. But why would you change that pose? That's so good. I'm definitely going to be displaying them like that. Yeah, it's so good. Like I said, man, instant flashback vibes. So cool. Look at that. Look at that. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. This looks excellent from any angle. Detail on that sculpt and the expression. Well, we've got all these different heads for these guys anyway, so let's get swapping. And I'm just setting up to get a nice thumbnail for the video, so I figured this looks so nice I should film it too. So just give you a little peek. I still haven't changed Myers' pose. I can't bring myself to do it, so I should probably do that now, but it just looks so good I didn't want to mess with it. Look at that. These guys are incredible for 1/12 scale. I mean, that just looks perfect on all fronts. Alright, so as far as Freddy goes, seeing as this one is based on the original Freddy from the first movie, I want to try and recreate one of those famous moments from the movie, and I thought I'd leave him with his hat off just to start with, because you can really get a good look at the sick expression on his face as he slices off 2 of his fingers. And Pennywise was trying to think, what's the scariest look you could have for a clown holding a balloon to try and entice his victims along, and that head sculpt with a kind of werewolf hand as well. That seemed like a pretty sick combination. And then Myers just in a classic about to stab someone pose. Look at that. Let's put the hat on Freddy. There you go, because he was wearing the hat in that scene in the film. Just press it down carefully. Little head tilt. And look at that. Camera wants to focus on Myers' mask. And the quality of his sweater is just amazing for 1/12 scale. It's perfect. The colours, the fit, the way it sits on the body, absolutely perfect. The tailoring on Pennywise, that's absolutely exceptional. Same goes for Myers, his coveralls, his boots. Amazing stuff. I have seen the Ash from Evil Dead 2, and I've seen Jason from when they came into the figure pit. And Jason was amazing. That came with so much stuff. I guess they've done so much more as well. Don't know if they're doing a Chucky 1/12 scale Chucky. That would be interesting. I don't know if they are, but I hope they do a 2018 Myers or Halloween Kills Myers. That would be nice. And some more versions of Freddy. Maybe the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers. Have they done Pinhead? Leatherface? I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that. There's some cool poses for you. Well, that's just terrifying. He's holding his face in his hand and the skull, the bulging eyes revealed. That is just literally the stuff of nightmares right there. Pennywise holding on to the SS Georgie and the balloon. Myers still very much in stab mode, but this one looking super creepy. Super creepy. And now this is the same sculpt you just saw with the skull underneath, but with the face put back on and the hat on the head. It's amazing. It just looks so good. I mean, you'd never know that that face comes off. Maybe if you turn him to the side you can see the seam a little bit, but it's really well done. Even from the side it still holds up pretty well. Look at that. That's awesome. Go ahead and remove his hat and then remove his face.
Oh, I scared myself doing that. Jesus.
Alright folks, and I'll wrap up this spooky special, and still wishing you an excellent October. Hope you're having a great build up to Halloween, October 31st, fast approaching, and I'll bring you some more spooky specials in the days to come. But this one has been a lot of fun, very spontaneous. I walked in the room and I thought, right, I want to do a video, not sure what to do. And then I looked over at Freddy and I thought, well, he needs some attention because it's been a while since I showed him on the channel. And then I thought, screw it, let's just show all of the Mezco figures that I have right now. So that's these three. Once again, don't forget to watch their individual reviews that are already on the channel. They're well worth checking out. They were a lot of fun to do. But drop a like on this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram at DeanKnight333. I'll be posting some pictures from this video, different poses and photography up on there, so you can check that out. Alright, I'll see you soon. Take it easy. Bye bye.